Even said anything. Chad's already giggling. I looked this up last night. You knew there was like 300 plus reviews on this? I love something that as the day goes to night or whatever, you don't lose being able to see the beauty out of it. From GB Home and Garden, I love that during the day, it's gonna be that beautiful chandelier where all the light is gonna pick up on all the little parts of the chandelier. But then at night, you still get to enjoy it because then it's gonna be illuminated in these beautiful color changes. It's a $50 chandelier that is now at $29.95. It's battery operated, put it anywhere. We're even gonna give you the 3 AAA batteries. Indoor, if you maybe have a covered outdoor like Lanai, it'll also go there. But he thought he was gonna be an interior designer. He went to school for interior design, but then he ended up standing next to me, Chad Allen. Where'd you go wrong? Where'd you steer wrong?
I think I did it right. I did it so right to be next to Tina Jennings. Good morning.
I love this. When I said almost a little over 300 reviews.
Oh yeah, a ton.
They love this.
I'm not sure I have another product that has
300
over 300 reviews. This is this, okay, but if you've purchased one before and you want to mix and match because you have a second or a third or a fourth, you can do that. We didn't change anything. It's just year after year after year. In fact, they told me this morning this is probably the final show of the quantity.
Oh, it is?
And I was like, oh my goodness, because I've only had 2 shows. It's like every year we just get shorter and shorter. 2, if you pick up 2, look, you could tier them. Also, see how mine's a little higher than that one? You could be more dramatic, of course, but style these in 2s or 3s. Those are little reflective squares you're seeing dancing on your screen. They're not anything illuminated except the 2 little LED bulbs on the center. During the day, the sun hits all these squares and it bounces all around. And then at night, I'll pull back the 2 layers. You see those 2 LED bulbs on the inside? Those are what shine through at night. So in the daytime, it looks like one chandelier, and then the nighttime looks like another chandelier. We give you the AAA batteries. Once you pop them in, it has a 4-hour timer built in.
Okay.
You turn on that timer, which means you just flip the switch the first time.
Okay.
Let's say that was 6 p.m. It stays on until 10 p.m., it goes off. You don't flip any more switches, you never touch it again. It comes on the next day, 6 o'clock, by itself. After you turn it on the first time, you'll never have to touch it again until it's time to change those 3 AAA batteries. We give you the first set of those. They should last you a good 6 to 8 months before you ever have to change them. And then once you do, it just starts all over again. You flip the switch at the same time, and you want it to come on every single day. It is a 2-tier chandelier, comes to you fully assembled. You do not put all these little strands on, because if you're somebody who has purchased a chandelier, they do not come assembled.
They don't?
No, my gosh, no. I was so surprised. My first actual chandelier I bought, the electrician came to install it. Which, by the way, you don't need an electrician or any tools or any hammers or anything like that for this. And then when the chandelier came and he opened the box, I was like, is that like 1,000 pieces? He's like, I'm gonna be here for 5 or 6 hours. I was like, no, you're not.
He's like, cha-ching, cha-ching, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Then he had to put every little thing on. And so this is an indoor-outdoor chandelier. So you can hang it outside because it's weather resistant. And the construction itself here is 2 stainless steel rings. And then there's springs around the edges. I love that because each of these strands, they stay where you put them. So I tilted it forward, right? But they all didn't fall to the front. They all stay exactly where they are. Because if it's gonna be outside, we know the wind is gonna be blowing. We don't want it to get tangled. Can I go to this little coffee table right here? Because I'm gonna show you how it comes. And I'm just gonna set it down because when it's in your box, it's gonna come to you completely flat packed, just like this, in your box. You're gonna open that box, and I'm telling you what's gonna happen. You're gonna go, no thanks, sending it back, that's a mess. Grab the O-ring and just pull it up. It's never gonna be tangled or a mess. All you have to do, I mean, because my first sample, I opened it and I was like, oh my gosh, no thank you. Just pulled it up out of the box and it's just ready to go. All you do is pop the AAA batteries in, flip the switch and hang it up.
Which we give you.
Which we give you, yes. But any nail, any hook, any shepherd's hook like we have here where you hang a potted plant, it just weighs about 1 pound. I tend to hold it for most of the presentation just to prove the point. It doesn't take a lot of strength to hold this thing up.
Give us some ideas of where to put it in our home.
Ooh, okay, because it's indoor-outdoor, think about all the outdoor spaces, which I'll get to, but think outside the box, the bathroom.
Bathroom over the tub would be great.
Valerie Stepp put one in her closet because it added that glamour, and there was no outlets in the closet or anywhere where she could actually plug something in like a lamp. So she hung this. Amanda, one of our food stylists, hung this in her little girl's room. She has a daughter, and well, it's 5 years ago. She's probably a teenager by now. And then there's netting around it. So she hung this, and then she put that netting around it over the bed. But all the outdoor places, the covered porch, hang it from the trees if you want to. Hang it from your lanai there over the dining table, but put 2 there if you can.
Okay.
Because it's going to make more of an impact. We show you 1 because that's what you're picking up today. But
Right. We don't want to confuse you.
we don't want to confuse you, but I definitely think if you're going to style these, they look great by themselves. However, I know if 1 is good, 2 is great, and 3 is better.
That is Chad's life
Yes, it
there. He's like, more is more. Let's keep doing it.
With my soda,
Yeah.
with my chips, with my ice cream, everything is better.
It's all the things. But as kind of you were saying, the reason I think that people end up like buying this is they do buy 1, they wait for it to restock, they buy another, they wait for it to restock, and so forth and so on. Because again, some things that you buy, it's only pretty during the day, or it's only pretty during the night. This has 24 hours a day, this thing is gonna be beautiful.
And we sell items like this that can only be inside.
Yes.
They are not meant to be out in the weather, the elements. When we stand here on national live television and tell you it can be outside, that means our quality assurance department made sure all these materials are upgraded. Like everything on here is not gonna rust or corrode. It's meant to be outside. You're gonna hang this is all, even the chain and the ring, it's all already attached for you. All you're doing is a twist. There's like a twist top lid even. I didn't even show you that. This is just a twist top lid. You are not using a little screw or a little screwdriver to undo that. You just twist it with your fingers, no tools needed. Grab your O-ring, hang it up on a nail, you're done. Set it and forget it. It doesn't matter how high you put it or how low you put it because there's a timer built in. You don't even have to go out every day and flip it. Put it in a place where you can see it though. If it's outside on like a hook, out the kitchen window, out the living room window, so when it's nighttime you can look outside and see it. And then if you happen to sit on the porch and the wind blows, can you hear it? Almost like a light wind chime. And it just creates that beautiful ambiance. But I'll tell you something, don't forget the indoor places because it's not solar. A lot of people think these are solar because they can go outside. They're battery operated. So that means your bathroom, above your bathtub, create that ambiance, but also the closets, the entryway into your home. Maybe you have a she shed outside,
entryway.
things like that.
Yeah.
Yes, because those are always tight places. I know this looks sort of dense on your TV screen, but it's only about the size of like a dinner plate, right? And so it looks thick, but it's actually not that space consuming. So you can really put this in tighter places. And then this ring, it drops about, 8 inches or so. And that's what creates this elongated, I think it's on nearly 32 inches of chandelier with your 2 LED bulbs on the inside, a 2-tier chandelier. There's 2 layers here, creating that depth. But these are not actual glass mirrors. They're little acrylic squares here that are just shiny. We put a cover on them like stainless steel, and that's what's reflecting the light. That's what makes it go so perfectly with every single piece of decor you have, because these mirrors will pick up the colors around it, which is just beautiful.
Never in my life would I be going, you should put a chandelier in your bathroom.
Until now.
I never thought that I would be something I would be advising to people.
Well, you couldn't unless it was an outdoor rated one because the moisture in the bathroom.
The moisture in the bathroom. But not only that, we all don't have chandeliers in our home because they're expensive.
Yeah.
Usually they're very like big, like you were saying. And then once you place it somewhere,
Electrician.
that's it. It's there. Like you can't be like, oh, never mind. Can we go move that to another room? They'd be like, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Not renter friendly. This is renter friendly. Yeah, I'm a renter. I mean, I rent downtown Tampa.
Yeah.
I will rent probably for the rest of my life. It's the lifestyle I want. I don't want to worry about anything. They have a maintenance team in my building. They have a concierge in my building. I'm like, no thanks. This is for you if you're a renter.
We've learned so much about Chad. More is more, and he doesn't want to be responsible for anything.
And less
He's like,
is a bore.
You.
Thank you, Iris. Yeah, but
I
2 or
know.
3 of these, definitely how you buy them. Oh, where's Ryan? Where did Ryan go? Okay.
Dad joke, Ryan.
When he
Are you
gets
in the
back,
room?
I have a dad joke for him when he gets back. First of all, you didn't tell me it was his last day.
Oh, I thought I told you that when you were here the
Nope.
last day.
And then in Studio B, they have the happy sign. I'm like, take that down. It's Ryan's last day.
I think they had the happy sign for the crafters
They
last
did.
night.
Yeah,
Is that
they-
what, were you here last night for the
Yeah.
crafting?
Well, I was with Adam's show last night. Adam Freeman's show.
I feel like you're only on my show and Adam's show. Like you just toggle between these 2 shows. Oh, and Debbie.
That's correct. And Debbie Didman. Yeah.
Debbie and Devin. I love. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Dad joke,
Okay.
Ryan, can you hear us? Wave if you can hear
Okay,
us.
I
good.
can hear you.
He's in like another set. Okay, dad joke Ryan. Why can't dinosaurs clap their hands?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, it's because they're extinct.
Silly.
very dark.
Silly Chad.
Well, they just don't.
That was very
They're
dark.
just extinct. Sorry, they can't clap their hands. Good luck on your next adventure, Ryan.
Thanks, Chad. Appreciate you, man.
I'm gonna miss him.
You know what's funny? considering Dad Joke Ryan is not like an on-air person, he's like our
sure is.
right? Everybody is like, where's Dad Joke Ryan? Where's Dad Joke Ryan? We
kidding.
love him so much.
They put a luck counter up already?
Well, I know Kyle told me a few moments ago that we had dipped under 1,000.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is what I would suggest.
Okay.
If you are even on the fence of, do I want 2? Do I want 3, like Chad said? This is gonna sell out.
Yes.
So you won't be able to come back and then get a second one or a third one. You can always send any back that you can, but if you don't secure it now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is probably gonna be a sellout within the presentation. $29.95 for a $50 chandelier that comes with the batteries that can go anywhere, indoors, outdoors. Enjoy it at night because you get that beautiful light aspect of it as well. And then a little bit of that ambient sound to it as well.
It's just elegant and gorgeous.